Hello guys, this is Miss Kia and I am doing a quick tutorial to show you how to use Google Forms so that you can collect IEP data. So first, I have went to Google Forms and opened up a blank quiz. So right here where it says blank quiz, you can take this out to edit and you can put in a student's name. So I'm just going to put one here. All right. Once you do that, you can put a description here, data collection. I'm just going to put data collection for IEP. And then I have created one question here. That's just the date. So you will definitely want to know what date you have for putting in your IEP information. If you look at this taskbar right here, this is where you're going to add new questions. You can also import questions from somewhere else, add a title and description, and once you click a new thing, it will override whatever you clicked before, so you can fix it that way. You can even add an image in a question, add video, and you can add different sections. So for instance, right here, I might want to make this section basic information. So now within that section, I can then put in different questions for that section alone. If I wanted to delete a question, I could go up there and click those and hit the delete button right here. And it just gets rid of it. So within the basic information section, I'm going to, again, put date here, and it's going to fix this. Then I might add another question, staff that's collecting the data. So you may have you might want to make that a checkbox. So maybe Miss Kia is collecting the data, or Miss Paris is collecting the data, or Miss Carter is collecting the data. Okay. So when you open this up, it will show those two, and then you can just put in a checkbox. Then you could add something like, what is the goal area? You could do another checkbox if you like. Those are the easiest to get the data quickly and easily. You could put reading here, behavior, math, all kinds of things. So this is just a quick way to be able to create a spreadsheet that will show all kinds of data for you. Okay. And then you could put in the different types of goals that you're collecting, all kinds of things. So let's keep going. So for instance, if we wanted to do a reading goal, we could do short answer. Oops, sorry. Given a reading passage, let's do it this way. Given a third grade reading passage, Joe will be able to read 80 words per minute during a 1 minute trial in 4 or 5 trials. Now, your short answer would be what that student actually performed on that test on this date that you put in. So you're doing a checkbox reading. That's the reading goal. You put in the short answer, 80, 30 words per minute, whatever it is, and it's going to automatically make a spreadsheet for you with your data that is kept right in one place over time. So this is a great way and an easy way to collect data and not have a bunch of papers laying around or things to find. And you can make a digital data notebook for your student fairly quickly. Now, I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but I will show you some other things that you will need. Up here, just know that you can do some add-ons and customize how it looks as far as the colors you use, things like that. You can also preview what it will look like. There it goes. So you have your basic information there, staff collecting data, and that's all of the things that I put in there. So that's how it will look when you fill it out each time. All right, so let me go back. And so then when you want to, oh yeah, these are your favorites here, undo, redo. You'll need those when you mess something up. I use them a lot. And so this is also a place where you can make a copy, delete, print it, all of those different things. So this send button here, this is where you are going to get your information and your link. Okay, so here is the link that you can actually save for the actual data collection. So you can always use that link to click and just complete the data collection every time. Okay, so let me show you what that looks like. Notice that I put the shortened URL there. I'm going to copy it. And then oftentimes what I do is I will just email it to myself, and then I'll have a link. And in the subject of the email, I'll put so-and-so's data collection. Okay. So once you get responses, you'll see that the responses will populate here. It will show graphs. It will pull up graphs right here that will have the responses of the data collection that you've put in. Great to use, great for your parents to use for IEPs. And then also you can change the settings for some things. And you can kind of play around with that and see what that looks like. Also, another great thing in responses, we don't have any responses obviously in this one yet, but it will make a spreadsheet for you. You can name the spreadsheet here, click create, and it will pop that spreadsheet up, and it will have every bit of your data that you put in. Every bit of it will be right there. Okay. When you come up with things like this, all you have to do is like format it so that it wraps, and then it looks a little better. It's not all over the place. Then your goals will fit into these boxes. All right, so we're going to play around with this, and I hope that one or many of you will kind of venture out and try this so that in our next PLC, we will be able to look at what you've done and then kind of try some more and see if we can go digitally, or if this helps you to move to digital data collection for many of your students. I think that it would be a great time saver and a great way for you to expand your use of technology